Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Lockard Insurance, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, SF Restoration, Steel Isle Construction, Strickland Sales, McWilliams Funeral, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corrine Smith Photography.
Ball here on BMG Media. Michael Gray, I'm Bub Norris, bringing you your action tonight once again from Wellston High School as the Golden Rockets are hosting the Meigs Marauders. Michael, we were talking about some things before we came on the air here tonight. Meigs comes in tonight with a 12-game winning streak, I believe, and with a 12-3 record, 13-3 record tonight. Yeah. Rockets are certainly going to have their hands full.
Yeah, the Meigs Marauders come into this one 13-12 on the year, 7-1 in the conference, so they're second behind. They're one of their only losses this year, Benton County, but they started the season 1-2, and they've been on a 12-game win streak ever since, averaging 59.8 points per game, only giving up 46 over that run. The last game they beat Trimble 61-47, and again, that last loss was way back on December 8th against Benton County in a 70-60 ball game.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty close game from what I was able to talk to Coach Jeremy Hill from the Meigs Marauders before the game tonight. He's lost some key players in the last couple of weeks. Two of his starters, one out with a broken wrist, and the other one out with a knee injury, so they're gone for the year, but still have been able to play very good basketball. Tonight, the Rockets, again, going to have their hands full. Last night, they fell to the Athens Bulldogs. Just wasn't able to get things going from the start. I know Athens, they played a lot like what Coach Howie Caldwell reminds me of. They may not have been the most athletic team on the court, but, man, did they sure execute on both sides of defensive ball and offensively.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that we picked up last night was an effort. It was a big-time effort game. The effort that the Bulldogs showed on defense translated to a lot of easy points on offense. So for a team like Athens, who's a little down this year, 3-12, they were coming into that game. But they came in, they executed the game plan that Mickey Cozart put out there. And the Rockets, speaking of effort, and talking to Coach Briggs, his opinion was the same as ours, is their effort level last night was a little low. They didn't really play like themselves. They were a little out of sorts, and they felt like that was a ball game they could have won had they came out and played like they know how. So, with that being said, we do have a little bit of news. Wes Briggs is going to be out again tonight. He's rehabbing an injury. He's been medically cleared to play, but can't quite go yet. And that's a big deal for us, as he's a guy that's going to put up 20, 22 points a game for the Golden Rockets, and he has a way of sometimes taking over the ball game when they need somebody to get on a little bit of a run. Absolutely.
And then also, let's give a credit to the guys that came off the bench last night for Wellston. Very impressive. It was like a 26-point lead for the Bulldogs at one point, and then Coach Briggs brought in a lot of subs off the bench, really sparked the Rockets. They got it down to a 16-point lead, and that's close as they could get it.
Yeah, that lineup that they brought in was Austin Snyder, Harry Fry, Bennett Yadernacek, Brenton Moon. Those guys all have high motors, and that's something that I talked with Coach Briggs with a little bit again tonight before the game was, man, that last five you brought into the game there, their motor was so high, and they really changed the game. Might have been a little too late, I should say, but the way that they came out and played, it really ignited them to go on a little bit of a run and make that a closer game than what we all thought it was going to be.
Going to have to play their guts out again tonight as the Rockets host the Marauders right here at Wellston High School on BMG Media. Again, Michael Gray, I'm Bub Norris, bringing you your action here once again this evening as we get ready for the opening tip and the national anthem here in just a moment. The Wellston Golden Rocket Marching Band will be performing the national anthem once again, we believe, and they'll be getting that underway here in just a moment. Looking at your starters here tonight for the Meigs Marauders, number 2, Conley Burnham, number 12, Caden
Geen,
I believe. Yes, number 20, Owen Tracy, number 22, Landon DeWeese, and number 34, Dustin Vance. Michael, for the Rockets?
We got number 10, Brenton Moon, number 11, Rylan Long, number 12, Bennett Yadernacek, number 20, Justin Jackson, and number 54, Will Briggs.
As the teams make their way out on the court right now, we're going to get ready for the national anthem. While the band plays, we will set our head down in honor of the national anthem, the American flag, and all of our veterans who are currently serving and have served this great country that we live in. Stick with us. We're going to be bringing you Golden Rocket basketball here in just a moment, right after the national anthem. Please stay with us.
To honor America, please stand and kindly remove all headgear for the playing of our national anthem.
That was your Wellston Golden Rocket Marching Band performing the national anthem here once again for us this evening. Again, Michael, we spoke a little bit about it earlier. The Rockets are really going to have to be on their A game here this evening coming out against this 13-3 Meigs Marauders team.
Yeah, again, we can talk about it until we're blue in the face, but Meigs is an extremely good basketball team. Wellston is really young, and it's going to take about everything they have if they want to pull out kind of a major upset.
It would be an upset.
Honest.
Absolutely. So we're getting ready for the starting lineups once again. We do want to thank all the fine sponsors that help make BMG possible and Golden Rocket Sports possible here for us this evening. Without all those sponsors, we wouldn't be here. So they have been faithful sponsorships to us, and we certainly want to shout out to them. Be sure to look in your top right-hand screen of your television, and you'll see those sponsors throughout the course of the evening. So once again, a shout out to all of our sponsors here this evening. Again, you're listening to the starting lineups for the Meigs Marauders right now. Very good basketball team. We've watched and followed these kids since they were freshmen, and now some of them are seniors, juniors, and seniors now. And they've put together a pretty special ball club basketball team down in Meigs County. Rockets, on the other hand, playing with a lot of youth. Probably be starting, let's look at a junior, sophomore, senior, sophomore, and a senior. So Rockets have a lot of youth. They're trying to build off of that, and they're going to have to bring their A game, as we mentioned already, to this game tonight. Pretty good experienced, another good experienced crew here for us this evening. A couple of officials that we have worked with in the past. One has had state tournament also, so a lot of experience out there on the officiating crew this evening.
And I believe this is Brenton Moon's first varsity start of his career.
And deserving. He played pretty well last night.
7 points, 8 rebounds, played a great game last night.
Again, Justin Jackson, another sophomore for the Rockets, fighting through injuries all year long. Got hurt back in football season and has battled that shoulder injury all season. And we're just glad to be able to have him out here tonight. I know he's probably playing a little gingerly, getting ready maybe for baseball, looking ahead a little bit.
Yes.
But be that as it may, we're ready to play basketball here tonight at Wellston High School. It's the Rockets and the Marauders. right here on BMG Media. Bennett Yadernachek going to jump for the Rockets. And Landon Deweese, the junior, for the Marauders. The ball is in the air. Meigs comes away with the tip. Golden Rocket basketball here on BMG Media. Tracy to number 12 for the three, and that is Caden Goheen. And just like that, the Marauders out on top 3-0 your score. They come in with a three-quarter zone trap, and Rockets going to have to hustle and get it across half court, and they do. Briggs on the right side, passes down to Yadernachek. Shot is up, and he scores.
Terrific ball movement there by the Golden Rockets.
Rockets making a good hustle, transitioning back in defense. Rockets going to set up with a, I believe, a 1-2-2 zone defense. Pass inside to number 34, shot up, and it rolls around and goes in, and that is a basket by Dustin Vance. Again, Marauders going to set up in the three-quarter 1-2-2 zone press.
And this is what Meigs likes to do. That's something I talked with Coach Briggs before the game, and this is where he said he's got to limit forcing those passes with that 1-2-2 press that they got going on.
Yadernachek underneath, scores again. Yadernachek with the first 4 points of the game for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 1, 5-4 your score. Marauders take to the basket, going to wave it off on the drive to the paint. Dustin Vance will go to the line. Nope, going to call him spot on the floor. So the Marauders will take the ball out of bounds on the end line. 5-4 your score here early. Rockets trail by 1. Into number 34, Vance. Vance puts it up and he scores. Pretty easy under the basket that time for Vance. And you can see the athleticism of this Marauders team.
Yep.
Rockets break the press relatively easy. Yadernachek with the ball back out to Long. Looks. Jackson going to pop it from the three land. No good rebound. Marauders number 22, Deweese. Kicks it ahead to number 12, Geen. Passes into himself off the backboard. No good. Rockets come away with it, trailing 7-4 here early. Jackson ahead to Long. Going to stop and pop a three. Shot, no.
Yeah, rattles in.
Hallelujah for the forgiving home rims tonight.
There we go.
Rockets tied up. We're all tied at 7 here early.
And those were shots that just weren't falling last night for the Rockets. Good to see a little bit of luck tonight.
Number 12 with a great move to the basket. Stop and pop. Shot, no good. Rebound, Rockets, but they lose it out of bounds.
And, Bub, already tonight I'm seeing a lot more effort out of these Golden Rockets than what we were seeing last night.
More intensity out there this evening for sure. Vance finishing tying his shoes, so we're ready to go.
There we go.
Ball inbounds to number 20. That's Tracy. Tracy over to number 2. That's Burnham. Burnham backs it out. Rockets going to stay in a man-to-man defense. Long covering number 12. Little move out top. Number 20 is going to stop and pop the three. Shot no good. Number 22 comes away with it. Good ball movement by the Marauders. Takes it to the baseline. Vance spins, and we have a foul on the play. 5:15 remaining here in the first quarter, all tied up at 7. Again, the Rockets, as we've mentioned many times in this game already in pregame, they're going to have to bring their A game tonight to be able to compete with the Marauders. Vance shot up good, and he's going to go to the line to shoot too.
And a lot more fouls being called tonight than what we've seen out of the Crew last night so far through this game.
Rockets already with 3 fouls on the board with that new rule change this year. When they reach 5 fouls, that automatically goes to the line to shoot 2 shots. The one-on-one situation is no longer a part of the game. When each team reaches 5 fouls, they go to the line to shoot 2. That's the new rule change this year. Vance's second shot. He rattles that one down. Make it 8-7 Marauders with 5:15 to go here in the first. Long with it on the right side. Meigs staying in that three-quarter zone trap defense. Jackson back out to Lambert. Lambert to Jackson. He backs it out, covered by Geen. Jackson takes it to the basket. We have a foul on the play. And you got to give hats off to Coach Jeremy Hill, taking over the Meigs Marauders basketball program. What a terrific job he's done down there with these group of kids. He's just every year has gotten better and better. Jackson to the line. His first shot, no good.
And if you want to stick around in a ball game like this where you're a little bit overmatched, foul shots are a big part of that. So we'd like to see the Rockets make those.
Critical. Got to make free throws. Second one rattles down. The Rockets tie it up once again. 4:59 to go in the first. Burnham with the ball out top. Rockets staying in a man-to-man defense. Geen with the ball out top. Kicks it over to Tracy. Tracy over to the right corner to Burnham. Back out to Geen. Crossover dribble. Good man-to-man defense by the Rockets. A lot more intensity. Number 20, Tracy bounces it over to number 2, Geen. Burnham, correction, and he takes it to the rack for a score. 4:25 to go in the first. Rockets, again, so far handled this zone defense very well.
Yes.
On the transition. Long for a three. No good. Rebound. Geen for the Marauders. Tracy loses it on the end line. It'll stay Marauders ball. 4:06 remaining here in the first quarter. Vance to the rack. Shot up, and it makes it look easy under the basket. 12-8 your score. Lambert with the ball on the right side. Kicks it back over to Long in the center. The Rockets again break the press relatively easy. Kicks it back over to Lambert on the far side. What a
Great pass.
Jadonacek with the finish underneath. Jadonacek, 6 of the 10 points for the Rockets. Back out to Tracy. Over to Vance. Vance, a good ball handler himself. Pass back out to number 20, Tracy. Back out to Vance.
And they're going to give that to Wellston.
Coach Hill barking to his crew. He's going to back it up to half court. And he's going to drop back into a man-to-man defense. 3:18 to go here in the first. Rockets trail by 2. 12-10 your score. Lambert kicks it over to Long. Marauders in a man-to-man defense. Jadonacek with it out top. Over to Lambert. He takes a look. Passes over to Jackson. He's got a 3 shot. And misses that, but Moon gets it. Lambert's going to take a shot of it. No good. Moon comes away with it once again. Maybe.
They're going to say it's tipped.
Good call by the official. That is the correct call.
Oh.
That is the correct call. Not many people know the rule. But if it's tipped in the backcourt, nobody has control of it in the front court. Tipped in the backcourt, home team's allowed to go back and get it, and it is not a violation. So good call good no call by the official. Long with it out top, under heavy defense by Burnham.
Smothered him. We got a 30-second timeout. Real quick, let's go back to that pass that Connor Lambert made down there to Bennett Jadonacek.
12-10 your score, 2:47 to go here in the first.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Lockard Insurance, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, SF Restoration, Steel Isle Construction, Strickland Sales, McWilliams Funeral, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corrine Smith Photography.
We're back here, 2:47 to go in the first quarter. Rockets trail by 2, 12-10. Much different competition here tonight with the Marauders, Michael.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Rockets are hanging around, and that's what you got to do. You find yourself hanging around for 1 quarter, 2 quarters, all of a sudden you're in the fourth, and you're right there with it. So, but Meigs, I'm sure, is going to tune up the pressure, or turn it up, I should say. Try to tamp this down while they're ahead. So
Rockets inbounds the ball. Long has it out top, kicks it over to Lambert. Lambert inside to Yardenacek. He's looking around, reverse spin. Shot goes up, no good. First miss of the night for him. And away goes the running with the ball is the Marauders. Out top to Burnham. Burnham looks, Rockets staying in a man-to-man defense. Vance with the ball under the basket. Backs his way down, shot goes up and scores. 14-10 your score. Long with the ball. Down to Jackson in the corner. Little shake and bake. Takes it to the rack. Nope's going to kick it out to Lambert. Lambert's going to shoot the three. No good. Rebound. Marauders number 12 coming away with it. Geen. Out top to Burnham. Burnham drives to the rack. Kicks it out to Vance. Vance takes it to the baseline. He kicks it inside to number 22. And he scores. And going to be fouled. And he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three.
Rockets playing hard, but they got to find some good possessions here.
Yeah, when you live and die by the three, it makes it tough. You're either going to, if you make them, you're doing great. If you miss them, that's just another opportunity for the defense to run to the other end.
Absolutely.
16-10 your score, a minute 44 remaining here in the first quarter. Rockets trail to a very good Meigs Marauders team. DeWeese to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three. On the way. No good. Rebound. Rockets finally come away with it. Jackson has it. He pushes it up the court. Kicks it over to Long on the right side. Back out to Jackson. Looks at a three. Back out to Yardenacek. Yardenacek looking things over. Passes it to Moon on the left side. Back out to Jackson on top. Marauders in the man-to-man defense. Bounce pass to Long. Bounce pass into Yardenacek. Shot up and make it 8 on the night for him. Bennett Yardenacek doing a great job under the basket for the Rockets. Tracy shot up. No good. Rebound. Yardenacek. Playing with some passion here tonight.
Absolutely.
Under control. Jackson takes it all the way to the basket and scores. Back to a 2-point game with 50 seconds remaining here in the first. A lot more intensity tonight.
Yeah, and it's
on
showing.
The court coming from the Rockets. Marauders are going to pull it out and probably just go for one. Rockets stay in a what we would call a soft man-to-man defense. Marauders is going to keep it out there and try to draw the Rockets out and open up things under the basket. Moon on the ball. Burnham kicks it over to Tracy. Tracy back to Burnham, down to Vance under the basket. He powers his way to the basket, and he gets one to roll. 10 seconds ahead to Jackson. Jackson going to lose the ball. Going to kick it ahead to Vance. Vance is going to go up, lays it in.
Oh, we got a foul.
Oh, we had a foul all the way back here.
Yeah.
My bad, I missed it.
But with that rule change, that will be the 5th foul, so he'll go line for 2.
That puts him to the line. Still not crazy about that rule, but hey, I'm just a little peon in Southern Ohio, you know. Who am I to question the Federation about a rule change? First one, no good. 18-14 your score. 4 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Shot is up, and it is good. And that's DeWeese's score. Makes it 3 on the night for him. Long's going to launch it from half court. Off the backboard, no good. So at the end of one, it's the Meigs Marauders 19 and the Golden Rockets 14. We'll be back right after a message from our sponsors.
That's why our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to help you every step of the way. We'll listen to your needs. And are you in the market for a reliable and affordable used car? Look no further than Wheels and Deals, your trusted used car lot right here in Pomeroy, Ohio. Located at 308 East Main Street, Wheels and Deals is your one-stop destination for quality pre-owned vehicles. We've got a wide selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. all waiting for you to take them for a spin. At Wheels and Deals, we understand that finding the perfect vehicle can be challenging. That's why our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to help you every step of the way. We'll listen to your needs and budget to find the right car at the right price. So don't hesitate and contact us today at 740-992-4443 or visit us online at www.wheelsanddeals1.com.
We're back. Golden Rocket basketball here on BMG Media. Rockets have the ball out of bounds. Yadernachek with it out top, looking to get it to Moon. Marauders still in a man-to-man defense. Passes to Jackson underneath. Back out to Will Briggs. Over to Barnahill on the right wing. Back out to Yadernachek. Yadernachek may have got away with the walk, but that's all right. Jackson bounce passes into Briggs. Back out to Briggs. Looks at a three. Going to drive the paint. Muscles his way all the way to the rack. No shot. Going to give him a spot on the baseline. Briggs, Got an injured player on the court right now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and step away for just
We'll do that, and we'll be back right after this.
Thank you to Corrine Smith Photography for allowing us to use her photos for our player of the game. Mention seeing this ad to her, and she will include a complimentary 8x10 photo. Contact Corrine today to schedule a session at 740-688-9928.
We're back here at Wellston High School. A big loss so far for the Marauders as Dustin Vance is being helped off to the court to the locker room. I'm not sure the extent of his injury, but he's up and walking to the locker room, so that is a good sign. Certainly want to keep that young man in our thoughts and prayers. 19-14 your score right here at Wellston High School. Rockets trailing against a very, very, very good Meigs Marauders basketball team. And Briggs for a three. 7 minutes remaining in the half. High screen. Passes down to Tracy. What a play by the Marauders, and they're going to score and go to the foul line. That's going to send Tracy to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three for the Marauders. Yadernachek going out to catch a breather at the moment. Tracy to the line. Shot is on the way. It is good. Make it 22-17 Marauders. 6:54 remaining in the first half. Jackson with the ball out top. Marauders going back to a man-to-man defense. Back over to Lambert on the right wing. Looks like Will is looking to set up his spot. Looking to put a three in the air. He passes to Jackson to the corner. Barnhill with it out top. It's stolen by number 4, and that's Cleveland. Gives it up to number 12. Shot is up, and it is good, and that is by Geen. Jackson with the ball out top. Passes to Briggs. 24-17 your score. Out top to Lambert. Lambert to Jackson on the right wing. Back out to Will Briggs. Be a good time for Coach Briggs to burn a timeout right here. The wheels are starting to spin on the bus for the Rockets at the moment. The last 2 possessions haven't been the greatest. And what you see is when you have an experienced veteran officiating crew on the floor, their officiating level is much higher than your average official, and they're able to call what's supposed to be called on the floor, and that's what happened the last transition. Number 4 with it on the right wing, and that is a Cleveland. Back out to number 2, Burnham. No good. Long comes away with it for the Rockets with 5:45 remaining in the half. Rockets trailing 24-17. Moon looks at a three. He's going to pull the trigger. Shot no good. Rebound by Tracy for the Marauders. Dribbles up the center of the court. Going to kick it out of bounds. And stay Marauders ball. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in with us tonight. Coach Hill had mentioned this to a lot of the fans down in the Meigs area, not able to make it to the game tonight to be able to tune in. So a good reverse play there that time by the Marauders. Make it 26-17 now. Rockets going to burn a timeout. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to let you hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back after this.
True fans know that success in basketball is all about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to the Lockard Insurance Agency. We care about what's important to you, and that's why we believe in helping you select the right insurance for your needs. We're proud to support companies like Ohio Mutual Insurance Group. If you want to protect your home, auto, farm, or business, you want Ohio Mutual on your team. Give us a call at 740-384-2020. We'd love to help evaluate your insurance needs and recommend the best coverage from the best companies like Ohio Mutual.
Action tonight as the Rockets trail the Meigs Marauders 26-17 your score. Much improved Rocket team tonight, but again they're facing one of the top 2 teams in the league right here this evening on their home court. Speaking of the Meigs Marauders, and a big loss for them so far. Dustin Vance went to the locker room with an injury, appeared to be okay. Not sure exactly what that injury was, but hopefully all good things for him. Rockets have the ball out top. Jackson with it, kicks it over to Lambert on the left wing, passes it back underneath to Long, and bounces it off a Marauders player out of bounds, and it'll stay Rocket ball. Jackson inbounds to Moon, takes it to the rack, shot, and scores. Moon on the score, Brenton Moon. 26-19, back out to Tracy on top. Kicks it over to Cleveland. Across to number 22, and that's Deweese. He takes it to the rack, shot, no good. Rebound, Moon comes away with it. Will Briggs has the ball now, kicks it ahead to Justin. Or Josh, rather, I'm sorry. One of the Jackson boys, I'll get it right. Cleveland with the ball. He loses it. Kicks it ahead to Burnham. Long steals it, but he falls out of bounds with it. So it'll be Marauders ball still with a 26-19 lead here at Wellston High School. Cleveland throws it into number 12, and that's Geen back across to Burnham. He's going to pop a three. Shot no good. Rebound Long. Comes away with it. Going to dribble it up the court. Passes to Jackson on the right wing. Takes it to the hole. Kicks it back out to Lambert. Back out to Moon. Over to Briggs. Briggs launches a three. Air ball. Kicks it ahead to Marauders. Kick it ahead to number 12. That's Geen. Geen's going to stop at the foul line. Shot no good. Rebound Jackson for the Golden Rockets. 4 minutes to go in the half. Rockets trailing 26-19 ahead to Lambert. Lambert back out to Long. Back over to Lambert on the left side. Looking for Jackson in the paint. Going to pass it to him and right out of bounds. These are the types of things, Michael, the Rockets cannot do against the good Marauders basketball
team. That's
team.
actually something that Coach Grigg mentioned was you got to limit those, unforced mistakes. That wasn't really a forced mistake. That was just an errant pass to a lane that was non-existent. And that's the kind of things they got to avoid. So
number 12 pops a three for the Marauders. Shot and good. And that's Geen on the three for the Marauders. 29-19 your score with 3:30 to go in the half. Long stops. Jackson looks at the three. He's going to pull the trigger. Shot no good. Again, those are the types of transitions right here that the Rockets can't have.
The Rockets need a good possession here.
Jackson stops and pops the three, and he makes that one. 29-22 with 3:05 to go in the half. Geen with the ball out top, kicks it over to number 22, comes away with it. Back underneath, number 44 under the basket. He has a travel, and he does. Great call by the official. That's a great call. I know the fans didn't like it, but it done the old, dancing with the ladies under the basket there. 2:50 to go in the half. 7-point ball game. Rockets trail. Moon with it on the right wing. He's going to pull it out top under heavy pressure by number 20 by Tracy. Gives it up to Long. Long's going to drive to the rack, shoots the shot. No good. Rebound, gets his own rebound. Shot back up, swatted by number 44, Tobin for Meigs. Vance back in the game for the Marauders. That's good to see that young man back on the court. Glad that his injury was not too serious. 3-point shot by the Marauders. It's good.
Wondering if it wasn't just a lost contact. Took a shot to the face, maybe lost the contact, had to go in and get a new one.
Well, he seems to be just fine right now, so that's a good thing for them. 2 minutes to go in the half. Got in a check to Long on the left wing. 10-point ball game, Rockets trail. Will Briggs with the ball under the basket, covered by Tobin. Briggs takes it to the rack, shot. He gets fouled, and he's going to the line for two.
The Rockets here going to have to find a way to make sure they convert these free throws. These are huge for Will Briggs to keep this game, in single digits as they can
within
find the
striking
halftime.
distance, as they would say. Will to the line. First shot is good. Minute 49 to go in the half. 9-point game. Make it an 8-point game. 24-32. Minute 49 to go in the half. Marauders with the ball and the lead. Ball over to Geen. Over to Tracy. Tracy inside to Vance. He's fouled, shot, and they're going to give him the goal. The Marauders just move so well without the ball. And that's key. When you're running when you have a team that's playing a man-to-man defense, all you have to do is screen and roll and move quickly without the ball to the open spot. And as a result, the Marauders were able to score on an easy layup there. Vance to the line for the old-fashioned three. Shot is nothing but net. 35-24, 11-point game. Minute 30 to go in the half. Will with the ball on the right wing. Backs his man down, reverse spin. Shot goes up, and he scores. To the rack is Burnham. No shot. No good. It's going to stay Marauders ball with 1:06 to go. DeWeese with the ball out of bounds to Vance. Vance to Tracy out top for the Marauders. Crossover dribble, drives to the rack. Shot, score, good. 37-26, 55 seconds remaining in the half.
Nobody home. That's a mental mistake by the Rockets there. Lucky that ball was just tipped away out of bounds.
Yoder and a check back in the game for the Rockets. Long with the ball, kicks it over to Will. Will looks at the paint, drives the paint, takes his man to the rack. Going to call a body check on the Marauders, going to spot out of bounds. 36 seconds remaining in the half. Rockets still within striking distance. 11-point ball game, 37-26 your score. Again, with 36 seconds remaining in the half. Jackson takes it out of bounds. Passes it inside, back out to Long. Inside to Jackson. Runs a shop and pop. No good. Rebound Vance for the Marauders. Ahead to Tracy. Tracy loses it. Jodornicek comes away with it. Long's going to take it to the rack. Blocked. Rockets come away with it again.
Nobody home.
And throws it out of bounds.
Woo.
.15 seconds remaining in the half. 11-point game, Rockets trail. Burnham with the ball out top for the Marauders. Rockets in a man-to-man defense. Long hustling for the ball into the basket. Geen comes away with it, shoots a three, no good. At the half, that'll do it. Rockets trail the Marauders by the score of 37-26. Stick around for the commercial break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Thank you to Corrine Smith Photography for allowing us to use her photos for our player of the game. Mention seeing this ad to her and she will include a complimentary 8x10 photo. Contact Corrine today to schedule a session at 740-688-9928. True fans know that success in basketball is all about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to the Lockard Insurance Agency. We care about what's important to you, and that's why we believe in helping you select the right insurance for your needs. We're proud to support companies like Ohio Mutual Insurance Group. If you want to protect your home, auto, farm, or business, you want Ohio Mutual on your team. Give us a call at 740-384-2020. We'd love to help evaluate your insurance needs and recommend the best coverage from the best companies like Ohio Mutual. Are you in the market for a reliable and affordable used car? Look no further than Wheels and Deals, your trusted used car lot right here in Pomeroy, Ohio. Located at 308 East Main Street, Wheels and Deals is your one-stop destination for quality pre-owned vehicles. We've got a wide selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, and more, all waiting for you to take them for a spin. At Wheels and Deals, we understand that finding the perfect vehicle can be challenging. That's why our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to help you every step of the way. We'll listen to your needs and budget to find the right car at the right price. So don't hesitate and contact us today at 740-992-4443 or visit us online at www.wheelsanddeals1.com. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Lockard Insurance, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, SF Restoration, Steel Isle Construction, Strickland Sales, McWilliams Funeral, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corrine Smith Photography.
Welcome back, sports fans, to Wellston High School. The Golden Rockets trailing the Meigs Marauders at half by the score of 37-26. Michael, we spoke about it earlier. A lot of different momentum and intensity tonight coming from the Rockets.
Yeah, they've actually played a really good first half here. Hanging around, only down by 11. It was a different story last night. I think they were down by about 20 to Athens last night at halftime. So a much different game played tonight by the Rockets. And I think Coach Briggs would have to be fairly happy with how that first half went. Granted, the scoreboard doesn't show it, but to stick around with a team of Meigs' caliber the way that they are right now, as a coach, you got to be pretty thrilled with that.
Well, you look at the records, 13-2 for the Marauders and 3-12 for the Rockets, almost just the opposite.
Yeah.
As what their win-loss record is. Let's talk of two guys that's played their tails off so far the first half. Number one being Bennett Yadernacek coming in here tonight he's a leading scorer for the Rockets so far tonight with 8 points. And what a first half he's had.
Yeah, great first half. Of course, everybody likes Bennett. On the football field, he's one of the hardest running guys. On the basketball court, he's got one of the highest motors. Great to see him being rewarded with some points and getting a start, too. He's actually been coming off the bench a lot this year. Got the start tonight, and it was a good move by Coach Joe Briggs.
And let's mention Brenton Moon. He's played very well last night and playing very well again here in the first half tonight.
Absolutely. As far as points goes, not scoring a lot of points so far, but he is everywhere on the floor playing great defense. Nothing is coming easy to the guys that he's defending, and that is why Brenton Moon is out on the floor. The kid has worked extremely hard to get to where he is right now. He was a JV developmental guy. He's played all his life, and now he's starting to get rewarded with some varsity minutes, and now getting rewarded with a varsity start. That's a big deal for the Golden Rockets as they continue to grow and honestly, at this point in the year, start looking at what they've got next year. As much as you don't want to say that, that's just kind of the way that it goes sometimes.
Exactly, sure, and you have to look ahead like that. So, but we're at the half, 3 minutes away from second half action. It's the Meigs Marauders 37. And the Rockets 26. We're going to send it back again for a word from the sponsors, and we'll be right back.
True fans know that success in basketball is all about tradition, dedication, and loyalty. Those same qualities are important to the Lockard Insurance Agency. We care about what's important to you, and that's why we believe in helping you select the right insurance for your needs. We're proud to support companies like Ohio Mutual Insurance Group. If you want to protect your home, auto, farm, or business, you want Ohio Mutual on your team. Give us a call at 740-384-2020. We'd love to help evaluate your insurance needs and recommend the best coverage from the best companies like Ohio Mutual. Are you in the market for a reliable and affordable used car? Look no further than Wheels and Deals, your trusted used car lot right here in Pomeroy, Ohio. Located at 308 East Main Street, Wheels and Deals is your one-stop destination for quality pre-owned vehicles. We've got a wide selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, and more, all waiting for you to take them for a spin. At Wheels and Deals, we understand that finding the perfect vehicle can be challenging. That's why our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to help you every step of the way. We'll listen to your needs and budget to find the right car at the right price. So don't hesitate and contact us today at 740-992-4443 or visit us online at www.wheelsanddeals1.com.
Back here again to Wellston High School. Golden Rockets trailing the Meigs Marauders by the score of 37-26. Great half so far. A much different team tonight. The Rockets, how they're playing with much more intensity, but they are also going up against one of the best teams in the league against the Meigs Marauders, Michael.
Yeah. I've been very impressed. Scoreboard maybe doesn't reflect it right now, but I'm really impressed with how Wellston's playing. And I'm also really impressed with how Meigs playing. It's not like Meigs is playing bad either. I mean, they're playing a very good ball game, and Wellston just finds themselves hanging around, which is what you got to do in these situations. And Meigs has a lot to play for. They've only got one loss in TVC. That's to Benton County. They get a chance to play Benton County again. So Wellston has a chance to play spoiler and give Meigs that second loss that would give Benton County the outright TVC title. So just a very interesting night we could have if Wellston continues to hang around and maybe pull this one out somehow.
Rockets certainly playing much better tonight, as you mentioned, and again the Marauders being one of the top teams in the league. Should be an interesting half. Hopefully the Rockets can keep it within striking distance, and at the end just get this thing close enough, and you never know what could happen.
Yeah, and Benton County ended up pulling away from Alexander 68-45. They've got a couple big games coming up. Big one is 12-5 Jackson comes to Benton County on the 10th of February. We're going to be covering that game.
That'd be a good one to watch.
So that should be a fun one to watch. And Meigs, looking at their schedule, maybe caught looking ahead in that first half as they've got Marietta this Friday, who's 14-2 on the year themselves. So here we go.
Back underway here. Marauders with the ball. Back over to number 12 for the three. Shot, and it's good, just like that. Caton Geen pops a three for the Marauders, 40-26. Yadernacek with the ball out top, gets it to Jackson. Jackson drives to the paint, kicks it out to Will Briggs, shot from the corner, and he rattles it down. 40-28 with 7:25 to go here in the third. Vance to the rack. Yadernacek all over him. Vance gets his own rebound, puts it back, and scores. He's definitely an elite player. He's got an injured ankle. He's been limping around out there. But he scored on that play. Yadernacek over to Moon. Moon crossover dribble guarded by number 20, and that's Tracy. Jackson with it, guarded by Burnham. Jackson crossover dribble. Kicks it to Moon in the corner. Moon brings it back out top, curls inside the paint, shoots the left-handed shot, gets his own rebound back up and scores again. Brenton Moon making a name for himself again here tonight. Rockets down by 12, 42-30. Again, Meigs without two key players tonight. Both out, we believe, with season-ending injuries per Coach Hill for the Marauders. Burnham with the back off, step back from Briggs. Number 20 out there, that's Tracy. Kicks it over to number 22 for the shot from the corner, no good. Rebound, number 12, that's Geen. And I believe that was going to be on Moon.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to save himself. He was falling down directly on his head and just kind of grabbed on and held on for dear life so he wouldn't hit his head on the ground. So
number 12 with the three, no good. Vance with the rebound for the Marauders, comes away with it. Nice move back to the basket, got fouled, no call. Again, a couple other fouls under there. They're letting it go, and they score. Geen with the putback and score.
Too many second chance opportunities.
Will Briggs passes to Jackson on the right wing. Rockets trail by 14. Jackson pops a three, in and out. Rebound, Vance for the Marauders. Ahead to number 22. That's Deweese. Nope, 12, I'm sorry. That's Deweese with the score and the foul, and go to the line for the old-fashioned three once again. 16-point ball game. Marauders starting to slowly pull away right here. Going to burn a timeout. I believe the Rockets burn a timeout here And then after the break, the Marauders will go to the line for the free throw. We're going to send it back to the word from our sponsors, and we'll be back right after this.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Lockard Insurance, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, SF Restoration, Steel Isle Construction, Strickland Sales, McWilliams Funeral, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corrine Smith Photography.
5:30 remaining in the third. Marauders slowly pulling away in this one, 46-30 your score. Rockets trail by 16 against a very good Marauders team. Number 22, Landon DeWeese to the line to try to complete the old-fashioned three.
And this is kind of not unexpected. They've had a lot of good plays tonight. You can tell Meigs is the real deal.
Harry Fry in the game for the Rockets, number 15. And DeWeese's free throw is good. Long takes it to the basket. He's going to lose it. Vance comes away with it. Kicks it ahead to number 12, Geen. Long's going to come away with the steal, kick it ahead to Fry. Fry trying to hang on to it, gives it up to Jackson. Jackson across the Long. Shoots the shot, reverse layup, and they're going to tag him with the travel. Correct call.
Whoops.
Again, it's the types of turnovers in any game like this that you simply can't have if you're going to stay in a game.
Absolutely. Wide open three.
Wide open three, and he nails it. And that's number 20, Tracy, for the Marauders. Make it a 20-point game. Barnhill coming in the game for the Rockets right now. Going to replace Fry. Again, the Rockets with a tall challenge tonight to get up against a very good Meigs Marauders basketball team. Jadrnicek comes away with it. Jackson with the ball out top. Barnhill with the screen. Jackson backs it out. Passes over to Jadrnicek. Over to Will Briggs on the left wing. He's going to head fake, take it to the rack, shot, and it rolls in for him. Will Briggs with 11 on the night. Tracy with the three, no good. Rebound, Jadrnicek kicks it ahead to go to Long on the left side. Barnhill looks at a three, pulls the trigger, shot no good. Rebound, Vance for the Marauders. Kicks it to Geen. Back over to Burnham.
Steps
out of bounds, and it'll be Rocket ball. Fry back in for Barnhill. For the Rockets. 4:05 remaining in the third. 18-point game. Rockets trail 50-32 to the Meigs Marauders.
I think that experience that Meigs is putting out there is starting to show a little bit, pulling away in this one here in the third.
Long drives to the rack, shot no good. Had an open look and missed. Burnham with the ball. Meigs on the run. Kicks it ahead to Vance. He shoots a bunny and scores. Back to a 20-point game. As you can see, the momentum switching and slowly changing and feel it in this game right now. I tell you what, Brenton Moon made a big difference in this ball club when he was on the court, when he added so much energy.
Yes.
Briggs with the ball on the low block. Loses it. Geen with it. Kicks it ahead to Tracy. Layup, score. Rockets need to get a timeout. Again, the Rockets in this, you can just see it in the phase of the game. They've lost their momentum.
Yep.
You can see it in the last couple transitions. Need to get it back. Long with the ball. Barnhill with a three. No good. Rebound, Marauders. Off and running they go once again. And the Rockets are just out of gas. Foul on the call, on the play. And you can see the Rockets in transition, folks just out of gas.
Yeah, that is a depth thing. That's definitely something that. Sorry, I'm looking at the Stretch Briggs asked for an explanation there. Kind of took my attention away.
Tracy's first shot no good for the Marauders. 22-point ball game right now. 54-32 your score. 2:46 remaining in the third. As an official, we were always taught, never touch a coach. Don't put your arm around him. We're not going dancing during the game or after.
Yeah.
And what that does, that just makes the other coach wonder, okay, what kind of relationship you got going on over here as far as the game is concerned.
Right.
So we always, we were always taught you don't talk to a coach unless he asks you a question and then you give him a one-line answer and we're moving on. Barnhill shot no good. Rebound by the Marauders. Cleveland comes away with it. But there's a foul on the play.
Here we go.
Barnhill, Jackson, Fry, Briggs, and Jadrnicek on the court for the Rockets. What ball movement there by the Marauders.
Calls charge.
Going to be a charge call. Truman Hash, good young official in Southeast District. 2 minutes to go in the third. Jackson with the ball. Gives it up to Fry. Gives it up to Briggs. Down to Barnhill in the corner. Again, the Rockets just not moving with any purpose.
No.
Everything they're doing right now in the game is just slow, to be honest. Bounce pass into Briggs. Guarded, triple guarded. Back out to Fry. He's going to shoot it from the foul line, in and out. Rebound, Tobin. Burnham with the ball out top. Rockets in a man-to-man defense. Back over to Tracy on top. And the Marauders just going to take their time and run some clock here. Again, Rockets laying back defensively, really no pressure defense at all, to be honest. Burnham with the ball out top. Minute 5 to go in the third. Skip pass over to Burnham for the Marauders. Back out top to Geen. Back over to Burnham. Looking inside. Again, a lot of standing by the Rockets.
Yeah.
Back out to Burnham on top. Tracy over to Geen. In the corner to Cleveland. Back out top to Geen. 42 seconds to go, and the Marauders is going to run the clock, folks.
Absolutely.
That's just good coaching. Pull it back out, run clock. 22-point game. Burnham with the ball out top, guarded by Jackson.
We'd like to see the Rockets put a little pressure on.
And that's what happens. Perfectly executed play by the Marauders. Briggs for a three.
Foul.
And he's going to get fouled. 9/10 of a second to go in the third. So as long as there is 3/10 of a second remaining on the clock, you still have a legal shot.
There you
Anything under 3/10 of a second can only be a tip shot.
Well, fun fact.
So I'm sure that our listeners tonight got a little education there.
Well, we'll throw out a little trivia question. If everything stays the course and Meigs picks up this win, this will be their first 14-win season since what year?
Ooh, we might need some help from some Marauder fans down in Meigs County tonight on that one.
There we go.
If you know the answer, feel free to text us at 740-710-7605. If you know that answer, let's repeat that question one more time, a little trivia question for the Marauders.
All right, so if Meigs picks up the win tonight, everything stays the course. This will be their first time winning 14 games since what season? We got the answer from our trivia man, so
All
we will
right.
give you that answer at the start of the fourth.
All right. Text us at 740-710-7605, and we'll get you on the air tonight. 8 minutes to go in this one, 56-34 your score. We're going to take a quick break, send it back for a word from our sponsors.
Thank you to Corrine Smith Photography for allowing us to use her photos for our player of the game. Mention seeing this ad to her, and she will include a complimentary 8x10 photo. Contact Corrine today to schedule a session at 740-688-9928.
Back here once again at Wellston High School, Rockets trailing by 22 to the hands of the Meigs Marauders. A very good Meigs Marauders basketball team. 56-34 your score. And points of emphasis tonight. Very impressed again with Brenton Moon's play for the Rockets here this evening. Very impressed with Bennett Jadrnicek, his play this evening. Made a difference the last two nights for the Golden Rockets.
And as the Meigs pull away in this game, it's not from a lack of effort or anything like we were seeing last night with Athens. It's just Meigs is that good. So, and look at this. We're getting a little moment here. Ref going to let the young man hand that. There we go. Hand the ball off. That's a cool moment.
Rockets with the ball. Jadrnicek over to Jackson on the left wing. Looks to Long in the corner. Back out to Will Briggs. Over to Fry. Back over to Long on the left side. Back out to Jadrnicek. Looks at a three. Pulls a trigger. Shot no good. Rebound Marauders, and that would be Tobin coming away with it. 7:25 to go in this one. Burnham with the ball out top. Shot no good. Rockets going to take it out on the turnover. Long goes out of the game. Looks like Moon coming back in.
All right.
Jackson passes to the corner to Moon. Moon with it out top. Kicks it over to Fry. Fry over to Jackson. Looks at a three. Not happening. Takes it to the rack. Passes it back to Jadrnicek. Over to Moon. Moon takes a couple dribbles. Back out top to Fry. Fry looking under the basket. Passes over to Briggs. He's going to pull the trigger from the three. And he nails it.
Shoo, from way downtown.
NBA range that time.
That was from the O in the Golden Rockets logo.
Tracy with the ball for the Marauders. Back to a 21-point game. Correction, 19-point game. Cleveland with the ball in the corner. Passes inside to Tobin. Back out to Geen. Geen reverse spin, shot in the paint, shot up, no good. Again, Moon just in there scrapping for it. And great hustle by Brenton Moon.
All right, I'm going to give you the answer.
Lay it on us.
The answer is this will be the first 14-win season for them since 2016 and the 2017 season.
Oh, well, that's not too terribly long ago.
No, that's some recent history there.
Tobin with the ball, pass under to number 22, and that's Deweese. Back out to Geen, over to Cleveland in the corner. Marauders are content just going to run some clock here. Up by 19. Pass out top to Burnham, over to Deweese. Back to Burnham, guarded by Jackson for the Rockets. 5:50. Jackson comes away with it. Jackson takes it. And who is it there for the putback? Brenton Moon for the
Where
putback
needs
for
to
the
be
Rockets.
all the time.
Jackson hustles under the basket. Jadrnicek's left-handed shot is up. No good, but a foul.
So I got one more trivia question for you since I'm being fed these.
You're feeling it tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, this is another Meigs question here. When was the last time the Meigs Marauders won a TVC title in basketball?
Oh, boy. Well, they have to go through Vinton County on that one for quite a while. So I'm going to say it's been.
Now, hold on. I'll give you a reference point.
Okay.
It was pre-divisional split in the TVC. So before the Hocking and the Ohio existed.
Oh, you're going back to my era almost.
Yeah.
I can't remember back that far. Now, you accused me of that last night, so maybe I should. 5:30 to go in this one. 56-41 your score. Marauders. Vance has it for the Marauders. Really good ball player. Good power forward for the Marauders. He pretty much can almost score at will. And we're speaking of Dustin Vance for the Marauders. Moon with the ball in the corner. Back out top to Lambert. Over to Jackson on the right wing. Little shake and bake. Takes it to the rack. No good, but a foul on the play. Jackson's finding a burst of energy here in the fourth. Unlike his dad, when his dad officiated, I had to carry him all night long.
Yeah, Vance has 22 points on the night for the Marauders. But I'll go ahead and give you your answer. It was actually the end of a three-peat that they had in 85,
there you go,
86, and 87.
I remember those days playing Meigs back then. Of course, I would have graduated in 84, so... Yeah, I was going to say you're going back almost to my era.
Yeah,
we won't say how many years ago. Obviously, you can do the math and figure that part out. But 5:10 to go in this one. Jackson's second shot, no good. Rebound, Tobin for the Marauders. Good, strong rebound as he ripped that one down. Kicks it ahead to Vance on the right wing. Vance back out to Geen. Back over to Vance. Rockets in a man-to-man defense. Burnham with it. Back out to Vance. They're moving it faster than I can announce it.
Yeah.
Marauders going to take a timeout with 4:41 to go in this one. 58-42 your score. It's been all Marauders so far, and we'll be back right after this. We're back here at Wellston High School, 4:41 to go in this one. Marauders 58, Rockets 42, but a much improved Rocket team tonight. Played much better than they did last night.
I absolutely don't think the Rockets have anything to hang their heads about. Meigs is a very talented basketball team. Probably going to make a little bit of a run, maybe a win or two or three in the tournament. Might find themselves at the Convo in that Convo conversation.
Very possible.
To be real honest with you, they're a very complete team, coached very well by Coach Jeremy Hill. And, they've still got their whole season ahead of them. Big game against Marietta coming up, and then an even bigger game being played at their place with Vinton County for a chance to split the TVC Ohio title.
That would be a good one to go see.
Should be rocking.
Marauders with the ball. I noticed the Ironmen here tonight were scouting Meigs, no doubt, for the tournament.
Yeah.
Tobin with the ball out top, guarded by Briggs. And Burnham with it. What a pass and what a play. Yeah, just great execution that time by the Marauders. 4:20 to go in this one. 60-42 your score. Long gives it up to Lambert from the left wing. Shoots a three. Rattles it down.
Good to see one fall for Connor Lambert. He's been putting up a lot of shots tonight. Nothing been falling for him. Not been the best night for him shooting, so good to see one finally fall.
Back to a 15-point game. We knew coming in here tonight, Michael, the Rockets were going to have to play stellar to compete with these guys.
Yeah.
And they have kept this score much closer than what many people have thought so far tonight. 62-45 your score. Jackson with the ball. Reverse spin. Trapped in the lane and throws it out of bounds.
Yeah.
again, if we've noticed throughout the course of this evening, Michael, is that the Rockets, you just cannot have those types of turnovers at any point in the game. If you're going to stay competitive with a team like the Meigs, you just cannot turn the ball over, regardless of who it is on the floor. Burnham with the ball out top. Kicks it over to Tracy. Tracy to number 22, and that would be DeWeese. Back out to Burnham. Burnham drives the paint and gives it up to Tobin. His shot is up, and it is good. Lambert with the ball on the left side. Gives it to Jadrnicek. Over to Briggs. Wiggs is going to shoot another three. No good. Rebound, Marauders.
Whew. I got one more for you, Bub. We're going to go one more question here.
Make it quick. We're running out of time.
There have been 2 teams in the TVC that have won 5 straight titles in the history of the conference. Who are the teams and what years?
Repeat the question one more time.
All right. There have been 2 teams in the TVC that have won 5 straight titles in the history of the conference in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the teams and what are the years?
I think I know the teams, but I don't know the exact years.
All right.
Of course, I would think it would be Vinton County.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Then I'm going to have to go with Alexander.
Nope.
Well, then I'm a loser.
So I'll go ahead and give the answer because it's not one.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Federal Hawking in 69, 70, 71, 72, and 73.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And Belpre in 92, 93, 94, 95, and 96.
Yep. That makes sense.
So, of course, Belpre there for a while had some tremendous basketball teams.
Yep. Under Coach Garrett.
Yep.
For Belpre back in the day, back into Coach Darrow era, clear back. 68-45 your score here tonight. We've got a stoppage in play here for some reason. I think we're just trying to get all subs in the game.
Yeah, let everybody get in.
And that's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah. So, again, I don't think the Rockets have anything to hang their heads about. Meigs is a tremendous basketball team. Hung around for a quarter and a half. You could really say a whole half with the Marauders. Hung around, but you can just tell that size, that experience, that, just playing out good basketball.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Kind of pulled the Marauders away here in the second half. So
Marauders will probably just pull it out here and run clock, I would guess. Minute 20 to go in the game. Rockets trail 68-45. New players in the game for both teams. And they're not really looking to score. They're just looking to run clock.
Yeah.
Double dribble. He got it. He did catch it. Yep.
I think a Wellston player yelled it out, I believe.
1:05 to go. 68-45 your score. Rockets trail. Again, kudos and hats off to the Meigs Marauders. Again, very good basketball team. And like you mentioned earlier, Michael, they have enough talent there. Barnhill for a three, no good. They have enough talent that they can make a run, maybe possibly get to the district championship at the Convo.
Yeah, I mean, they're a tremendous basketball team. Definitely on level with those teams that find themselves in the Convo.
I agree.
Of course, you always run into some teams I don't really think need to be driving to the Convo. They got like a 3-hour drive. Like Highland, the Highland Hawks are usually there, and they're very good. I think they're in Northwest Ohio for some reason. Their district down here. It's a long drive for them. A couple other teams that we've covered over the years that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But
Fry to the basket, and he scores.
Meigs is a tremendous basketball team. And another quick fun fact as this one winds down, Meigs has still only surrendered over 53 points to only 2 teams this year.
Wow.
Benton County, and I don't have the other one, but
that'll do it here from Wellston High School. We're going to send it back for a word for one more time from our sponsors, and then we'll be back and wrap this thing up. We'll be back in just a moment.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Lockard Insurance. Buckeye Construction and Restoration, SF Restoration, Steel Isle Construction, Strickland Sales, McWilliams Funeral, the Patio Grubs and Suds, Oak Hill Chamber of Commerce, DDF Seamless Gutters, Precision One Masonry, Spring Street Sports, and Corrine Smith Photography.
All right, and we're back.
We're back here at Wellston High School. Going to wrap it up here tonight. Rockets fall to the Marauders, a very good Marauder basketball team, but very much improved tonight, Michael.
Yeah, tremendous basketball team. I liked what I seen out of the Golden Rockets tonight. Meigs is the real deal. You can't speak highly of them enough. They're a terrific basketball team. Be interested to see what happens there later in the season with Vinton County and Meigs down at their place. Maybe, just maybe, who knows, BMG might try to get down there and cover that one. We'll see. But nonetheless, very good basketball team in Meigs. Very happy with how the Golden Rockets played. Just flat out better team won tonight. There's not a whole lot you can say.
Points of emphasis tonight for the Rockets. Obviously, the energy level was there tonight, much better there. Tremendous play tonight again by Brenton Moon. What a great step up night for him, as well as Bennett Yadernacek.
Yep, and I'm just overall. Our next game, I should say, our next coverage game here will be February 16th in the season finale against Wellston and Vinton County. As Vinton County be looking to wrap up, hopefully another TVC championship that night. We'll be here covering it. We got some Vinton County games that'll be going on. We got one Friday night, I believe. And again, we're going to be covering that Jackson game, which is huge for Vinton County. Place is going to be rocking there in Vinton County. BMG will be there. Please check us out on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. Go back, watch everything. We enjoy doing it. We love doing it. And thank you to all of our sponsors. So.
That's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. The Marauders come away with the victory over the Rockets here at Coach Jim Dericourt. For Michael Gray, I'm Bub Norris saying good night, God bless, and God bless America, everybody.